welcome to another edition, another video today we talk about slow cut versus a mini cut. God damn, I think this is really echoey. We're in my sister's room today, hence the salmon color, and like I said, it's pretty damn echoey in here, but that's not going to stop us from talking about whether you should slow cut, meaning a gradual, slow, steady cut, or do an aggressive mini cut. Let's get started. Slow cut, mini cut. Slow cut, mini cut. Slow cut, or should you do a mini cut now? Mini cut and slow cut are both, you're going to be in a caloric deficit for both, right? You're not going to be maintaining, you're not going to clearly be in a surplus. You're going to have to create some sort of calorie deficit, whether it's through dieting, through your food intake, or some cardio, or even a combination of both, right? I guess I should talk a little bit about what I've been doing, what I've always done. First, I guess my first real cut was probably last year, and I probably took it too hard, took it too long too, right? I was doing right away, right from the get-go, I was doing 500 calories deficit, and I originally thought, okay, I'm just going to be a little mini cut, I'm just going to lose some fat and then get back on the gaining phase. No biggie. I was wrong. I fell in love with the idea of looking lean and having abs and not having a puffy looking face. So I kept that 500 calorie deficit, which is fine, right? Which is fine. But I just don't believe you should jump into a 500 calorie deficit right away. And then, the worst part of it, I started to incorporate some cardio because I wasn't losing more fat, right? Which is nice and dandy if you're going to compete and looking to get, super shredded, right? But I wasn't looking to compete, and I wasn't looking to get stage lean or stage shredded. But I was still in an aggressive deficit. And then I was like, all right, I got to snap out of this. I can't. Like, I just wasn't feeling right. Mentally, emotionally, I was just all over the place. I was thinking about food constantly. So I was like, okay, I have to get out of here. I didn't reverse diet. That's a whole different video. But I just got out of there, right? And what ended up being a mini cut, a 4 to 8 week mini cut, ended up turning to a 12, 14 week long, big, large deficit, aggressive deficit that I shouldn't have been in to begin with. It should have just been a quick jump in the pool, get out sort of mentality, and it wasn't like that. Like I said, I fell in love with the idea of having abs, having that V shave, that V taper, you look good, ladies all over you. I'm kidding. No ladies were all over me. My girlfriend was, but yeah, and then I wasn't feeling good. This go around, I made a similar mistake. I don't know, I think it's more of a mental thing now with me. But, so that was my background, right? What would work best for you is if you do, well, depending on your goals, where you're at, body fat wise, I believe the majority of the population, if you're not looking to go on stage, unless you have a ton of fat to lose, right? Unless you have, I don't know, you're pretty obese, then I would suggest a gradual cut. But if you're not that overweight, then it's just a quick 4, 6, maybe 8 week mini cut. Do it aggressively and then get out so you don't do any metabolic damage to yourself, and you can go back to your gaining phase. So here I am again. Did the same mistake. I started after Mother's Day, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to do, we were going on vacation with my family, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to do a quick 4, 6, 8 week mini cut. Super aggressive, got to get rid of some fat before we go on vacation. We went on vacation late June, so about or middle June. So yeah, about a month, right? 6 weeks at the most. I should have been out of there. I just got out of there. I just got out of this cut about last week. So it's been about 12 to 14 weeks. I guess the mistake has been, like I said, falling in love with the idea of having abs or just being lean. I think all these social media platforms play a huge role, but that's not the point. The point is why you should do either mini cut, slow cut. Like I said, slow cut. Jesus, I just spit. Slow cut, gradual cut, and then eventually, if you plateau, slowly decrease your calories more. Let's say you start off on a 300 calorie deficit, and then after a month or so, you're not losing any more fat, then you start decreasing until you get that 500 calorie, and then after that, if you're not losing any more weight, incorporate some cardio, maybe a little bit more walking, just kind of moving more so you create that deficit that you need. Mini cut is an aggressive, you're trying to lose anywhere from 1 pound to 2 pounds per week, and then jump back onto your gaining phase. So overweight, really have a lot of fat to lose, pretty lean, you just kind of want to look good for a certain time period, mini cut, and then just jump right back into your gaining phase, guys. I hope it helped. And that's a little story of how my mistakes I've made. And I'm probably going to touch on that on another video. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry for the salmon color, maybe some shadow over here. Hope you guys have an awesome day, guys. Take care. Much love.